What is up? It is Ben and the Beat. Just warning you, well, first of all, we did end up making it to Zion. I know that I kind of talked about that earlier in the video, but the audio was really weird in this video. For the first little bit, I filmed on the GoPro and I filmed with the DJI mics, but then the GoPro mysteriously dies and the DJI mics I just don't want to deal with for the rest of the thing. And so, probably the first, I don't know, 15, 20, maybe even 10 minutes of this video are with different audio, and it might suck. I haven't really tested it or anything, but the rest of the video will sound like this, especially all the parts once we get to Zion. But here's Beat, and here's evidence that we actually make it. So if you want to see the journey, stick around, and thank you for being here. Okay, so I'm running a new setup right now. I don't know how it's gonna work. We're just running a DJI microphone, GoPro as my camera. I think it has audio input, so I'm really hoping it gets this audio. I might do a little test. So I have this huge GoPro rig on my head now. And so it's kind of heavy. I had to tighten my hat a lot. I usually don't like tight hats. But here we have the microphones and the drone. So pretty much if you ever see my car in public and you see this yellow cooler bag in it, you should rob me because the stuff inside is very expensive. Okie dokie. I don't know if I'm going to use this clip because I'm low-key doxing myself, but it's cool. We're just going to start the car. There we go. Roll the windows down. It is hot. It's pretty warm today. Right now it's about like 90 degrees, I think. Let me check. It says it is 90 degrees. So I actually don't really need gas. I thought I needed gas, but I'm at like, here, I'll show you how much I got. I'm at that much, so I think I'll be fine. Plus there's a gas station up the mountain. There's a couple of them. So I don't know where I'm gonna go. I thought about going to Zion National Park. I don't think I will. But then again, I kind of have all day. I just kind of wanted to go with friends, but everybody's working because it's Friday. Not me though. This thing, it keeps pulling up settings where it's supposed to be showing me my audio. So hopefully there isn't like a weird loss of audio or anything. But yeah, I guess I'll just start the drive. I'm gonna let the car warm up for a second more and then it's good to go. Here, look, we can fit here. I'm still playing around with the GoPro and how I like it. This seems to work though. I don't know if it gives a good POV. Hopefully it does. I gotta get going, that way I can roll the windows up and get some air going because it's hot. It is toasty. We're just gonna start driving. Right now we're going about 85 kilometers an hour, so I'm kind of speeding here. We're gonna be going up some steep roads, which means low gears in the Beat. And so if you don't know, driving the Beat is a lot about playing with your momentum and making sure that you have enough momentum while it's downhill and flat so that you can carry that speed when you're going up. Because as soon as you start to go uphill, the car, I mean, is considerably slower. And so it's all about maintaining speed. It's actually a lot of fun to drive. I mean, yeah, it's slow, but it's kind of fun to have that extra element to driving. I don't know. It makes it more exciting because it's like, oh, am I actually going to make it up, or am I going to be going 10 miles an hour, or am I going to have to turn around because it's too steep? So far, I haven't found anywhere that's too steep for me to get up. And I've gone up some pretty steep roads in this car, so I think it's capable of everything. It just is slow. I'm just driving through town to get to the road that goes up the canyon. It's starting to rain a little bit, you can see. I'm just driving like downtown, and you can kind of see, I kind of like driving around other cars. Maybe, I don't know if this POV gives you guys enough clearance, but my town has a lot of these wonderful little unprotected left turns, so I'm probably gonna be at this light for a cycle or two. Beat does have some leaky door seals, like particularly around here. I'm just making sure you guys can see that. And so hopefully it doesn't get like super wet in here. There's a bunch of kids skating. They're probably gonna get caught in the rain, poor homies. Also, as all good adventures have, I have a Red Bull, because that seems to be a little tradition. Also, this is some summer looking rain. I mean, I don't know if you can see how big these drops are on the ground and stuff outside. Ooh, focus. It also smells like rain, like a lot. It's actually really pretty. The car behind me, he does not want to wait another cycle. That's okay, bro. Everybody's got to do it at some point. Oh, there was some thunder just now. Well, maybe this will end up being a pretty interesting little trip if it's gonna be raining. I guess we'll see how it goes. of getting more used to having this thing on my head. It is a little heavy, and I feel like I have to like flex my forehead, you know, to keep it on. I'm probably gonna be adjusting it a lot, but I don't know if your guys' POV is trash, like just of my visor or what. So I want to try and like get more of the car, but I also don't want to look down. You know, I obviously want my eyes on the road. That's kind of more important. My city's pretty prone to flash flooding, so I feel like it's a good idea to go up in the mountain and get some high ground where, you know, my car's not going to get water in the engine. Okay, I have a new POV hooked up. I put it on my my sun visor because it was kind of heavy on my hat. You can hear a lot of the droning sound of the engine. Well, we're going about 80 kilometers an hour right now, staying about 4,000 RPM, wide open throttle. The rain has already cleared up because we're maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes out now. Here, let me show you kind of where we're at. This is what it looks like. It's very pretty, very green and red. We're gonna be going all the way up there in the distance. We got it down to do. You can see these cool mountains and stuff where we're at. I've got the, oh, I don't have the microphone, huh? Okay, there we go. Okay, you can see these mountains and stuff where we're at. We gotta downshift into third because this is a pretty steep uphill. Luckily, there was no cars behind me, and right as I start saying that, I see 2 white pickup trucks. So I'm about to get tailgated like crazy. Look at how cool this is. It's very pretty. Whee! Oh man, okay, this is a 5th gear moment. I'm having a blast though, dude. I love driving this car and I love driving this road. Look at, holy, woo! Is that a Firebird? I don't know what that was, but that was a cool car, yo. We got this huge cliff right next to us, which is kind of scary because of a rock falls. I don't think the Mugen hardtop is rated to protect against, you know, a falling rock going 60 miles an hour, but that's okay. I'm a downshift. We're gonna go a little quicker. These are passing lanes though, so if these trucks tailgate me instead of passing, that's their issue because there is something that they can do about it. Here, I'm gonna put my hazards on and kind of slow over to this side. Pass me, bro, it's clear. Okay. If he's not gonna pass me, then whatever, his loss. Oh, there we go. Yeah, once there's a blind turn, he'll pass me. Yep. I'm putting the dumb in freedom. There's a passing lane, which I love. All the cars that were behind me got to go around me, which makes me happy for them. I believe that K is the way. I don't know if everyone believes that K is the way. Some people believe that $90,000 pickup truck with a ball air conditioner is the way. And you know what? That's okay. You can see we're in a very woodsy area. I hope the GoPro sees that. I don't really know what you guys see, but there's campgrounds over there. I've been wanting to go camping there this whole summer, but I haven't really had a chance. Whee! That's a fun little hairpin turn. Then we got another one coming up here. This road is so much fun in this car, dude. I was only going about 35 miles an hour on that, but that is such a blast. Okay, I'm not running the mic, but I've been waiting to cross here for like 2 minutes now. There are so many cars. But I'm very scared to turn out because this is kind of a, first of all, I'm in right-hand drive. Second of all, this is a blind turn. And third of all, it's a very steep uphill. And so hopefully it goes well. Yeah, we'll see. Get out my way. Okay, we have made it to the mountain village, which is exactly what it sounds like. It is a bunch of log cabins up in the mountain, and it is like a community, and it is very interesting. Very cool place. I'm still deciding on what I really want to do today. I'm thinking about going to Zion, except it's like 30 something bucks to get in, but it would be pretty fun. So I'm deciding. Pretty high up. I'm giving the car a chance to breathe because it's a lot of steep climbing and a lot of, you know, maintaining high RPM. So I just want to make sure the car gets a break to kind of chill out. That's kind of a must when going on drives with a K car. But I mean, he's doing good. I just want to make sure that, you know, my completely rebuilt imported car isn't leaking or, you know, making a mess or anything. But it seems like it's doing good. Just really needs a wash. I mean, look at that. That is gross. But I'm probably going to put up some stories or something because it's pretty up here. But yeah, I'm just going to pull off. The fire station for the area is, I think it's down that road. But yeah, here's my little K car. I've been driving for about 45 minutes in a very loud little car. So I decided I'm gonna take a quick little walk through these ATV trails. You can see Beat is just right over there. I had to lock him up and stuff though. I just let him run it like idle, like, you know, 1,000 RPM in order to kind of cool down before turning him off to give him a little break. Yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy the trees a little bit and the sound of the occasional car. Nissan Puke, woo! Pretty videos of this pretty area. I might make this like a huge vlog. I'm thinking about actually turning this entire thing into one super long vlog. Should I do that? Make like an hour of Honda Beat content. That might be fun, you know? Somebody might like that. It smells wonderful out here and the air is so clean, even though we're probably about 9,000 to 10,000 feet, like 3,000-ish meters in altitude. But I live at about 6,000 feet or like 2,000 meters, so I'm kind of used to it, to thin air. But it does still look a little stormy out that way, but luckily I'm going that way for the rest of the drive, that and then south. So yeah, current objective is find a trash can in this forest. If you go down this road behind me that I'm crossing right now, it takes you to some really cool like caves, like lava tube caves, you know, because this mountain used to be a volcano. But I've been out there a whole bunch, but it's kind of a long off-road to get to it. So taking the Z out there one day would be really cool. But this is a steep climb for the Beat, and the Z is a lot slower than the Beat. So I could definitely do it one day, but it'll have to be when I'm not obstructing too many people. And here, like, I don't know if you can see, but Beat is over there now. We kind of walked all the way up there, came back down and crossed the street. And then here are the trash cans. Hopefully they're okay for everybody to use, but I pay my taxes, so I'm gonna use the trash can. Yippee! Okay, and now we can go back over to the other Yippee who's just hiding behind the road. In order to, oh look, he's going on the trail that I paved. Just kidding. In order to get to Zion, it's about an hour more of driving, my phone says, so that's okay. And then once I'm there, it's about an hour back. So this is gonna end up being about a 3-hour drive in the Beat, which is my new record for longest trip in the Beat. Okay, so this is where I live, and so I drove on this red road, all the way up here to right here, where I'm at now. And pretty much I'm gonna continue to go out here to this Long Valley Junction and then take this south for about, I don't know, 20 minutes until I get to the Zion Junction, and then it's another 30 minutes, but it's back west to get to Zion National Park, which is like right down here. So that kind of puts it into perspective. It's a pretty big drive. Normally, I mean, you can go quick if you go down the I-15 and then cut over going east, but this is the way cooler way. So yeah, hopefully my car doesn't explode anywhere along the way. But yeah, so we're gonna continue on. We're gonna go back out to the red road and we're gonna drive out to here at Long Valley Junction, and we're gonna stop at the gas station there. Probably top off because I'm at about 3/4 of a tank and I just wanna make sure that I have enough. Maybe go to the bathroom, grab some snacks, and then boop, we will book it for Zion. So cool, I guess I will get started on that. I'm gonna pack up in here a little bit because we kind of have stuff everywhere. Also, where we're going in Zion, it's probably gonna be over 100 degrees Fahrenheit or really hot degrees Celsius. So I really hope my little car is okay. Beats tend to have an issue with the ECUs overheating and then capacitors leaking, because the ECU is behind the passenger seat. It's in between the passenger seat and the engine. It's on the firewall, and so that's a really hot spot in a car, especially in a car whose engine generates a lot of heat. I think it'll be okay though. But yeah, I already have some snacks. I brought these, the Trader Joe's snack mix. Shout out my brother. He works at Trader Joe's and buy these for me, because the nearest Trader Joe's where I live is like 3 hours away, and that's 3 hours in a normal car, so like 4.5 hours in a K car. So I have these, but I might grab like a sandwich or a muffin or something a little more substantial. And I have a full water bottle. Check it out. Check it out. I got 2 Honda Beat stickers. It was pretty sweet. When I started this trip, I didn't think I'd be going to Zion. I kind of wanted to go with a bunch of friends, but too late now. I'm hoping that this survives the rest of the drive. Even if it doesn't, I have all kinds of music, so I'll have something to listen to. Okay, we've made it to this little gas station. There's like other people here for the first time ever, which is kind of interesting. And we are gonna pull up to the pump. And look, they got premium, so we are all good. And it's not more than $4 a gallon. That's pretty impressive actually for where we are. The bad news though is that the cassette died. So good thing to have the rest of the music, but I really wanted to listen to the new Porter Robinson album for like the 15th time. So that will have to go on hold. We gotta go to Orderville now. It's about 17 miles out. This road's at 65. I'm not gonna go 65. The highest I'll cruise in this car is like 55, 60, so we're just gonna do that. The vibes were off at that gas station. I usually love that gas station, but like I was getting stared at by everybody there. It was pretty much just a bunch of like, I don't know, I guess there were some travelers, but it was mostly like, it looked like tweakers and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So I got about 1.5 gallons of gas. That's all I needed. So now I am above full. And yeah, I've got probably 35, 40 minutes left. And so yeah, I'll probably update you when I get to the next little towns, and then I'll update you once I'm pulling into the park. I kind of decided I don't really care how long this video is going to be. I'm going to make it as long as I want. And if there's an hour-long video of me going on a trip in my fun car, so be it. Somebody will enjoy that, you know? He's still behind me. He's holding onto steering wheel like this. In what universe is this more comfortable than this? I will never understand that. Because it's like it rests my elbow. My whole arm's like floating. I don't know. I could never do that. So we made it to this little town called Glendale. It's another little mountain town. It's not as log cabin-y as the last one, but we're pretty much just gonna drive straight on through and keep going. There ended up never being a passing lane for this Honda behind me. He has had it with me and he's getting closer than ever now, but I'm not gonna speed, you know. I care more about my car than I care about him getting wherever he's trying to go, so it's whatever. This is where we're at, little country mountain town, Bowers Canyon Ranch RV Park. I mean, it's a cute little place. I could never live somewhere like here though, but yeah, it's kind of fun. So speed limit's 40 here. I'm going about 36-ish just to get through, and then we will continue to the next town and then to the junction. Both of these guys finally flew past me. They finally grew the nerve, and then the guy in the white car almost hit me getting back into my lane because he passed in a no passing zone and almost got into a head-on collision. And then look, they had to slam on their brakes because we got into another town and the speed limit dropped to 35. So yeah, we're in Orderville now. I want to say my turn is coming up. I always forget this drive though, dude. I've done it a million times, but I always forget. I'm still here with my 2 best friends that are in front of me, and now they're just tailgating each other instead, so that's okay. They're gonna get there 1 minute earlier than I will, and that is completely okay with me. But this is another funny little town. There's a Sinclair up here in case I need more gas. And then, yeah, this must be the grocery store I'm thinking of. And hardware? Oh, yeah, it's not a dollar store. It's Terry's Food and Drug. So shout out to Terry's Food and Drug. But yeah, last time I was out here, it was when me and Bryce were driving back from Texas. This was kind of like the last hour and a half of our 20-plus hour road trip. I think it ended up being about 24 hours. But yeah, also it is very stormy looking up ahead. Hopefully that's not impacting Zion, because that would suck if it's like totally rainy and stuff in there. But, oh, check that out. There's fun rocks and cliffs and stuff over there. But yeah, so I've just been listening to music on my phone, just playing it out loud in the car because, yeah, this cassette is like totally corrupted. Okay, we are finally here at our turnoff. The last car passed me and he is going to be right in front of me now. So guess whose turn it is to tailgate? Mwahaha, I'm kidding. Mount Carmel Tunnel, 18 miles. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be on here for a little while until we get to the actual park. And then, yeah, we'll go through and we'll drive out through the south end and then we'll take the freeway back home. It'll probably be a while till this video gets edited and put out because it's gonna be a long day, and that's okay. So we're still on this road, we're maybe, I don't know, 4 miles in, and it is a lot of desert landscapes. We started in the desert, went up to the mountain in the forest, and now we're back in the desert, and then we're gonna be in the canyon. So, I mean, there's a big variety of different sites and stuff in this area, which is pretty cool. I'm just being very vigilant about deer. I don't know if you can see, there's a deer sign right there. I have a horrible fear of deer, and so we're just gonna be chilling. I saw one earlier, but I wasn't recording, so I figured I would just ignore it and probably pay attention to the road. So yeah, this is where I'm at right now. I can feel it getting warmer. It's probably easily 100 degrees in Zion, so I'm really hoping my little car is okay. As soon as we get to the park and we get another chance to pull over, I'm probably gonna pull over and give the car another break. With K cars, especially on long trips and long drives, and when they're staying at a high RPM for a long time, especially in hot temperatures, it's really nice to give them about a break every hour to idle and to cool down. This wasn't designed to go to Zion National Park on a long road trip, you know? This was designed to get you to your job in Tokyo in style. Well, I don't know about style. Ooh, make sure you're staying on your side, dude. There's some crazy bumps up here. The road's like super like, okay, we're gonna hit these. Oh man, there's like an ATV trail. Whoa. I'm getting airtime. It says go 35 on this now. We're going almost 60. Whoa, tight turn. Honda Beat is all about, though, is being an awesome handling car, and that was an awesome road. So oh man, that was so cool. On the other side of things, though, these are the clouds I'm looking at right now. So I don't know if it's gonna get stormy. It smells like it's gonna rain. You know how rain's got that smell? Yeah, I got that smell right now. I got the window down though because it still feels kind of nice outside. I kind of like having the breeze. Also, we are flying for like no reason, but that's okay. I'm having fun, and this is a fun road. Look at that. What is that? It's like, I don't think it's a settlement. I think they're rentals, but what a weird little thing this far out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, look, there's more on this side too. What? This is starting to look more like a park. The entrance is coming up pretty soon. I'm really hoping it's not super busy in the park. I want to make sure that there's plenty of spots where I can, pull over and get videos and pictures and stuff. For those of you that don't know, Zion National Park is one of the most popular and busiest national parks in all of the United States. Probably top 5 with the Grand Canyon, Yosemite, Yellowstone. I'd actually say it's 3 behind Grand Canyon and Yellowstone. I'd say those are the only ones that probably bring in more tourists. But I live very close to it, which is such a gift. But I've never taken the beat out here, which is way exciting. I don't think that I'm the first beat to ever be out here, but I'm definitely one of the first few. So this is pretty cool. I mean, I don't know how many K cars have gotten to see this. I mean, this is like American Utah wilderness at its finest. So yeah, I'm really excited to get into the park. Also, there are some fun roads inside of Zion, but they want you to drive nice and slow, to not be disruptive. And I will be following those rules. As tempted as I will be, I'm going to be respectful. So sorry, if you're here to see me drift my K car in Zion National Park, keep looking. Also, look, there's a sign warning you about bighorn sheep, so that's kind of interesting. You can see right here, there's the Zion National Park sign, and that's exciting. I just wish these people would get a little further out of the road. Here we go, Honda Beat in Zion National Park. Woo! Well, that's kind of like the limit of the boundary. I mean, you can see the road is brown now. That's how you know you're in, because they want it to kind of blend in more. We haven't gotten to the little toll booth, though. That is coming up. But yeah, I mean, you can start to see we're driving in the north end, or I guess this is called the east entrance. But yeah, here we go. Oh, and look, there's a radio, 161 AM. I think my radio goes to like 90, so whoops, Japanese car, what can I say? Real question though, do I go through the toll booth backwards? There's like nobody here, so I probably could, but I'm not going to because I don't want to do that. Because it might be funny. Traffic control is available. Where's the where are the people? Are they not doing it? It's only to 4:30 p.m. What time is it? So it's 4:26 p.m. I guess there's nobody here, so I'm gonna just go, I guess. I didn't see anybody. I have no idea. I guess I'll just plead ignorance. I mean, if somebody asks me, hey, where's your permit? I'll be like, there was nobody there. There was nobody at the booth. And all the cars behind me just went through too, so I guess it's okay. I'm gonna turn my AC back on though, because it is toasty here. But I'm gonna probably flip the camera around and show you guys how cool it is here. Yeah, dude, just pull on out right in front of me. There you go. So we're like in the park now. This is the Checkerboard Mesa. This thing is so cool to me. I mean, look at the rocks on it. It's all pretty. But yeah, so we're gonna be driving in from, I'm just gonna keep calling it the north end. I'm not calling it the east entrance. This is the north entrance to me. We're in fourth, we'll just go into fifth. And look, there's somebody walking around up on it. But yeah, so see, there's a lot of little pull-out spots like this where the Subaru and this BMW are, and I wanna make sure that I get a chance to get to some of those. But I kinda wanna get some as we get further into the park. So yeah, we're still driving in. I'm really excited because going through the north is the best way to do Zion in my opinion, because that's how you get to go through the tunnel. Actually, here, look, there's a pullover with nobody here. Let me just take advantage of that. How cool. See, this is some of the coolest nature that America has to offer. And I wanna make sure that I get to document this well with my little car. Because like I said, this is really just a day trip. And I don't know why I haven't been out here yet, because it's so damn close to where I live. Pretty cool, especially be doing this in my little rebuilt transmission, rebuilt engine, Japanese case sports car. We're gonna climb up on these rocks and get some videos and pictures of the beat over there. This is super cool. I also wore, whoa, some kind of critter. I also wore my Blazers and not like my big chunky shoes because I was worried that I'd be doing something like this. And these are kind of my, you know, get them all dirty and messed up shoes. There we go, there's the beat. I'm here with my Jeep friend. He's chilling behind me. And Beat is looking so good. I'm sure that it probably feels nice for him to take a break. It's a little windy, it's looking a little stormy. Hopefully the audio quality isn't bad. I just climbed up on this rock and there's a little wash down there and then a bunch of trees and stuff. There goes my homie. Oh, he's from Colorado. Haha, he had to make the drive out here. I just live here. So, I mean, this is kind of incredible to think about that the pistons in that car, I put the rings on them myself. I've held this car's heart in my hands and now it is driving and look at where it has taken me. So this is super cool to me. Beat keys, nice and yellow. That dude's going way too fast, but the California license plate says it all. Another California license plate. Another California license plate. I'm talking shit, but I'm from California, but I drive K cars, so I don't drive very fast. Car. So we are back on the road. I don't know, I don't have much to talk about, but I kind of just want to enjoy this moment, you know? Restroom up ahead. This is really cool to me. I kind of want to roll the window down, but the AC feels so nice. It's not as hot as I thought it was going to be, and maybe I have the clouds to thank for that. But check this out. What? This is so cool. It's so much better being in a small car because you feel a lot closer to the action than something where you're 10 feet off the ground. Being inside the Beat makes this like such a special experience. I mean, like, this is like my dream car, and this is where I live. You know, this is insane to me. This is insane. Shout out to everybody who's like watching this and everybody who's supported me for the last, you know, year and a half as I've done UTM Trek. There are a lot of tourists out here. There must be a sheep or something over there that they're looking at. But look at this little canyon. Whee! Super fun. I don't know if fifth gear's the move. I'm going about 25 miles an hour when the speed limit's 30. I would not want to be doing this in a Toyota Sienna, like this homie right here. I'm very glad to be doing this in my little handling K car. Whee! Looks like we got a little hairpin turn coming up. I'm gonna do some filming this way so you can kind of see what's right out on my side. It's a cliff. I'm gonna clip this guy in here. It is very cool here. Ooh, this is a tight little turn. We're gonna go 10 miles over the speed limit and gas it in fifth gear. Initial D. Whoa. very pretty here. I gotta turn the camera on to show you guys. There we go. This is what I'm looking at right now. And there's a Kia Soul just to ruin my experience. I'm just gonna pack it up and go home. I saw a Kia Soul, my day's ruined, and I'm not leaving. We're taking another little stop because I feel like it. Because I saw a cool spot to pull over. And so I did. This is kind of what we're working with here. There are a lot of cars coming. I kind of wanted to cross the street, but we'll see. There's Beat. Here's where we're at. I'm just waiting for that car to kind of leave the shot. We'll get a picture. There we go. 0.5, so you can see everything. We went down the hill a little bit. This is kind of a funny angle. This might make a good thumbnail. I don't really know if I want to go on the other side, but that is a pretty dramatic background. So yeah, maybe let's do that. Let's go up. There are a ton of people on like motorcycles, which is pretty cool. It must be some kind of tour or something. Check out this cool rock. I'm a local. Ooh, that was cool. But yeah, you see these like granola people that travel all the way out here and they need to wear like Patagonia everything. Please, that's weak. I gotta wait for the rest of the cars to leave the shot. The girl in that car was recording my car. Poor dirty little car, bro. He is gonna get a nice wash later tonight because he is a total mess. Oh. Okay, car behind me is going to rear end me. Hello. These cars just box me like a fish, dude. And now I have no visibility behind me and there's a bunch of people coming out of this van and blocking the road, dude. So I'm gonna have to kind of shoot this turn. Hopefully it is clear and I don't get into a crash because that would suck. All right, we're back on it. I eventually got out. It was clear, so it was all good. I did rev my car a little bit because they were being jerks, but that's okay. I'm now running an AC windows down type combo. Look at the colors of these rocks. Why is my phone recording such beautiful colors today? I'm not gonna have to do any color grading in Premiere. I probably won't do another pullover until I'm like in the park. I still have to get through the tunnel. I am so excited to go through the tunnel. I will definitely rev the car in the tunnel because I want to hear some Amtrak noises in the famous Zion Tunnel. Sorry, I said tunnel so many times. It kind of sounds weird now. I mean, I got no commentary. Just enjoy Honda Beat and enjoy the nature. Even when you're trying to have a fun, relaxing day at the national park, you cannot help but get tailgated by jerks in big trucks. So that's okay. I'm gonna go nice and slow. Make sure he knows I'm here. How can you like be in such a rush in here, dude? Like just enjoy the sights and smells. He is having a horrible time. All right, we got tunnel 1 coming up. Yeah, I'm turning my lights on so I can see because that's kind of important. It says no pedestrians. Yay. This is just a little one. This isn't like the big one. But this is pretty cool. Guy behind me decided to not use his lights. That's okay. He just has his little hazards. This is such cool weather. I don't know. It's kind of like it's warm and hazy, but I don't know. It's still like pretty because of the clouds and stuff. I'm pulling over just because I want to let all these cars go because I don't want anybody behind me in the tunnel. I want to do it on my own terms. Also, look at my hilarious reflection in this car in front of me. I think, okay, there's one more guy. How much room do I have? Oh, I can back up a little bit. I kind of don't really want anybody in front of or behind me. Okay, looks like we're good to go. I'm gonna turn on my lights now because I will definitely need them here in a moment. Here's kind of the last big stop. And there are a lot of people in here. There are a ton of people here, dude. This guy's making a U-turn, my man. Okay, here we go. This is kind of scary. It feels like I'm about to get on a roller coaster. They say no stops in tunnels, but I kind of want to slow down because I want to get some Amtrak noises inside of there. Just be a jerk. I don't care. Here we go. See you on the other side. Whee! Okay, second gear. That was cool. Okay, that was cool. That was dumb of me, but that was cool. Little window. I'm gonna back off a bunch. How fast am I going? That's what my speedometer says. So I'm going about void miles an hour. It sounds so cool in here. Here, let's get some droning. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I'm gonna edit this clip. I might just put this whole thing in. This is so cool. I would try and show you guys these windows, but I can't see out of those. But you guys will see where we're at very, very, very soon. Okay. I don't think it had enough time to focus. Hopefully that looks like something interesting. Okay, here's another huge window. We're going nice and slow. Check that out. What? I'm going pretty quick. I low-key was speeding this whole time, but that's okay. All right. Whoa. Can you believe it? We made it to New Jersey. It's so beautiful here. This is exactly what I hoped New Jersey would look like. Okay, I don't know why that clip looks so like cold, but here, I think my phone had time to adjust now to the new lighting. But yeah, so I'd say we're like in the park now. Finally. Sorry, I kept like teasing that this whole time. So we are continuing down this mountain. It's kind of like some switchbacks. I'm actually gonna hold my phone in my other hand because my pinky is really starting to hurt. You can see it's very cool here. It is definitely toasty. I might roll my windows back up now that we got through the tunnel and I got to hear some Amtrak noises in there. Oh, it feels so good in here now. My back is low-key sweating because these fabric seats get pretty hot, as cool as they are. Look, there's a little squirrel in the road. Be safe. I might pull over up here, get some more pictures and stuff of the car. There are a lot of cars going by, but this is where we're at right now. There's Beat, in case you missed him. Yeah, so we just came out up there. You can see the little tunnel. And then you kind of hit some switchbacks, go boop, 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 through there, and you come down. And there was a pull-off spot that was like pretty empty. So I'm like, hey, I'll pull over. We're gonna keep going that way in a minute though. I'm just getting some pictures and videos of the car because this is super cool. But yay, this is so cool. Actually, here, let's go down here a little bit and get some of the Beat with that stuff in the background. Oh, my lights are still on. Hopefully my battery doesn't die. I don't have cables. I'm gonna turn my lights off real quick. I'm gonna do that. Okay, now that we've averted a crisis, we'll walk up a little more. Looks like there's a lot more spots to pull over and stuff, but that's if you don't want pictures of your car. I want pictures of my car. Or no, that's not where we came out. I think that's where we came out. That's one of the windows. It's earlier in the trip. Holy, this is so cool. So we are cruising down to kind of the bottom of the park. And yeah, I'm thinking about doing a time lapse, but I just don't really have anywhere to put my phone. I could do it there, but that would be a time lapse of it facing me, and that's not what I want. So we'll just continue down the drive, down the road, nice and easy. Yo, I am hitting these roads. It is awesome. But yeah, I'm just continuing it, making my way down. Super easy, super pretty, so that's good. Look at how crazy this is. I'm still like in disbelief that I'm here in a K car at 20 years old. Like, could I imagine telling myself like 4 years ago, hey, you're gonna be making videos on the internet about imported Japanese cars, and that's gonna be your job. You know, I would have thought like, dude, you're smoking. But this is crazy. This is so cool. I thought about picking up shifts today, going into my actual job and being like, yeah, you know, I had time to kill. I think this is a much better use of my Friday. Man, this is so cool. We've driven about, I don't know, almost over 50 miles since our last fill up. So you can see we've been doing pretty good on gas, despite, you know, a lot of cruising and high RPM action. Well, this has been a lot of low RPM action. But I really gotta test Beat's fuel economy because I know that it's good. I know that it's like if I drive and I just keep it below 3,000 RPM at all times, I will get like 60 some miles an hour, maybe, with huge stars around it. So probably more like 40 as like an average. I should probably talk to other beat owners about that, but it is a 3-cylinder and it is a K car and it is pretty fuel efficient. It does get good gas mileage. So if you're looking for a fuel efficient car, K is the way. We're actually gonna make our first turn in a while right here to what's called the Zion Canyon Scenic Drive. Ooh, is it closed? What's going on? Ah, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna go through this. I don't really understand how this works. Is it like a toll? Because this is usually an area that only buses can access, like the buses that go through here. And so, I don't know. You can see it's called Zion Canyon Scenic Drive. Hope it lives up to the name. I'm just kidding. I know it does. I've been here a million times. Access by shuttle or reservation only. Okay, here, we'll see. Okay, well, the gate didn't shut, and I didn't have to put anything into the keypad, so I just kind of snaked on through. Probably illegal, but that's okay. So yeah, we will just continue to drive. I'm gonna turn my AC back on now that I'm not stopped and my steering wheel will rattle. I actually just money shifted my car. That was embarrassing. That's okay though. It was a slow money shift. Also, this 5th gear is not the move. This is so cool. There was a sign back there that said all unauthorized vehicles must turn around, but I don't really know. I mean, there's just other like normal traffic going through here, so I think it's fine. That was very sweet. Those 2 bikers, they started smiling. They got a kick out of my car. See, that's what Honda Beat is all about, spreading cheer and joy and happiness. This is pretty cool. I didn't think I'd see much of this, but like big shady area covered by trees. It's kind of cool. It feels like I'm on a safari. Also, those are the buses they go through, and I don't want them to see my phone and stuff. But this is way cool. I want to try and get to the very end of this road. It leads to a very famous hike called the Narrows, which is one where you're just walking through water. And it would be a pretty dramatic spot to pull over and get some pictures and stuff. So we will continue on our way. But check this out. Trees. See how many cars there are and stuff out here? I don't know what authorized vehicles only means, but there are sure a lot of cars for all of these people to be breaking the rules. So I'm going to assume that I am okay to go. Oh no! Okay, the rest of the way is closed, so I gotta pull over here. Okay, so I had to flip around. I actually talked to the guy over there. He said that I was all good. I talked to him about me being in the park. He's an employee or worker here. So I'm gonna go pull over at the lodge or maybe I'll pull over into this little parking lot here. Let's see. I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to because there's like no cars there. So we will go to the lodge instead. I made it to the parking lot at the lodge. I look like such a tourist walking around filming myself like a clown, but car did great. I made some park rangers smile. Everybody smiles when they see the Beat. I'm just gonna chill here for a sec. It is hot and it is humid, which is weird for a desert in southern Utah. It is very humid, and I don't know if the restaurant's open or anything. I was gonna get like an ice cream or something, but I'll probably just have to do that once I get out of the park. But yeah, there's Beat looking tiny in that parking spot, and that is what is behind him. Quite amazing. Here, there we go. You can get a better view. So yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to leave that way. I think I'm just gonna leave the way that I came in, because that makes more sense to me. And I'm probably already breaking a ton of rules by being here, even though the guy said it was okay. So we'll see. I'm having a blast. This is so cool. All right, I was just about to leave when I noticed this car, this Hyundai with this Nevada plate. He was one of the guys tailgating me on the way in. So it's good to see that he made it to where he was going nice and safe, and hopefully he wasn't too much of a jerk for the other drivers. But see, even the jerk drivers make it there safe. So everybody has some kind of self-preservation instincts. Kind of gives me hope. But we are going to begin our journey out now, I believe. Or we will just go to the rest of the stops. I don't know. But I'm at least going to get out of the unauthorized zone, because I still don't really know if I'm supposed to be here. I don't know if you can see down there, but on my right, there's a little river. That is the river that carved this whole thing, and it is hilariously named the Virgin River. Yeah, that's true lore. I'm being dead serious. Yeah, oh, there we go. There, you can see it better. I wasn't gonna go anywhere else with this. I just wanted to say that was funny. So we're on the bottom end of the park now, and I'm behind the shuttle, which is kind of fun. I'm gonna shift into 4th gear. And you can see we're kind of down in the bottom of it, and we're coming out from where I'm at right now. It's probably the distance home. It's the same distance that way as it is that way. So I'm gonna just go that way because it's, you know, new and I haven't gone there. That plus the other way is a lot of uphill and mountain, and that might be a lot harder on the beat than just, because from here it's all downhill till I get to the freeway, and then there's one steep climb, and then that's kind of it. So I'll just take the freeway because, I mean, poor beat, but it's fine. It's a three lane on the way back, so I can just stay in the slowest lane, and even the semis can pass me. It is so humid, which is really strange for here, but it's very pretty. I don't know, the gray clouds really like make everything look super red to me. I don't know why. But the visitor center and stuff's down here. I'll probably pull over one more time and just, you know, do a little more commentary, a little more driving, maybe show some more shots of the car, you know, all the fun stuff. Okay, so it took a very long time, but I did find a parking spot. So we're gonna hop out and we're gonna run over to the visitor center. It's probably, I don't know, it's quite the walk from where I'm at. It's, well, not that far, but yeah, so we turned left when we could have gone out of the park, and so we're just gonna drive back out and then leave. That's how you leave. But I wanna get like a magnet or something funny to commemorate this trip. Beats maiden voyage out here to Zion. Look at how radiant he is, so bright. I didn't end up getting anything. According to my calculations, there were approximately 50 bajillion people in there. It was way busy, so I kind of just went to the bathroom and washed my hands, and I'm out of here. I will come back with all the homies, and then it will be very special, and then we can get a magnet for our frames. Problem now is I'm faced with the challenge of finding my K car in a sea of passenger SUVs. I should have looked at the signs where I parked. I did not. That's okay. I could probably look at footage and find it, but I'm not gonna. I'm doing this survivalist style because we're out in nature. You know, might as well. I remember this Mopar, which means, bam, there I am. All right, we will begin the journey out of here. Another 2 hours of driving, probably not. It's probably not that much, but whew, I will begin it now. This gotta be probably one of the prettiest parking lots in the world now that I think about it, you know? I mean, there's not a whole lot of stuff like this anywhere else.
Guys, I'm behind a friggin' Porsche, so that's exciting. That's gonna be a good omen for the rest of the time. So we just left the gates of the park, so now we're on the way out, and we're right back into American consumerism. Yeah, put a subway there. Yeah, root beer, yeah, root beer.
So, I don't know my Porsches that well, but apparently this is a 911 Targa, and I know that is super cool. So that's pretty lucky. Also, I think his license plate says he's from Iowa. He made quite the drive out here. See, like I said, this is a day trip because I was bored, and these people have to get time off of work. That's crazy to me, but I'm having a blast. That's okay. I'm just driving through this cute little town. It's kind of on the south end. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Springdale, I want to say. But yeah, a lot of just shops and hotels and restaurants and stuff like that. It's a very tourist little area, but it is very cute, especially at nighttime. They have pretty lights and stuff, but I'm not going to be here until nighttime, so I'm just going to continue my drive out of here. I'm pretty much on this road for a very long time. Look at that gnarly mountain over there. What? It's all pokey and stuff. Yeah, this is like outside National Park, but there's still some crazy natural landscapes out here. And yeah, kind of these weird little homestead looking places. And the Civic has been right on my butt this whole time, but there's cars in front of me, so I don't really know what he wants me to do. Sometimes I think people turn off their brains when they get behind the wheel of a car. But it looks like we're at a little town now. What is this, an orchard? Are people farming out here? Like, come on, people. It is not a good place for that. All right, here's a funny place. I think I'm gonna pull over here and check it out. This truck behind me hates me. I gotta slow down a little bit because I'm not gonna take this going super fast. Yeah, that was for you. All right, this is a hilarious place because there's something here called Virgin Jail. And well, that's because the city that we're in is called Virgin. And so you can see it right there in all of its glory. Virgin Jail. Yeah, nice. Here we are at Virgin Jail. Beat is here. He doesn't want to talk about it. But we're gonna go park. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna go in here. I think it's just kind of a tourist trap little place. I I don't even know if you can actually, well, there's some guy walking around in there, but I don't know if you gotta pay for it or what. So I'm gonna just flip around and get out of here. Sorry to everybody here for not parking in a parking space like a normal person. I don't think I'm better than everybody, but I just wanted, I mean, how could I pass up this opportunity? Virgin jail, bro, I can't. I'm gonna have to do a poll to get out of this parking lot because it's a stop sign and then a road where people are going 60, 70 miles an hour. So I guess I have to do a poll. Oh no, that sure sucks. I'm leaving Virgin jail. I just served my sentence. Time to drive my fun car. Okay, so we are coming down into the little city. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Whole lot of desert. And so, luckily, there was hardly like any cars. Once that big last train of cars passed me, I was good. And now that I say that, there's cars behind me. But that's okay, because we're getting into town. I can see the gas station I'm going to stop at. It's a Maverick. I love Mavericks. And then I will drive out to the freeway and drive on home and maybe get started on editing this video or maybe make a reel or something or a photo post from the stuff today. I don't know, but my phone is pretty low, so I will not be surprised if it dies before I get home. But here we are. We've got maybe, I don't know, less than an hour left. The gas in this little town is more expensive than it was up in the mountain, which is kind of insane. But that's okay. We're gonna top off. This is how much we're at. It took, I don't know, just over a quarter tank to get those. I mean, that was probably close to 100 miles from the last time we filled up all the way through the park and stuff. So that's pretty good. We'll fill up, maybe grab a snack. Getting all juiced up. Oh, okay, well, that's how much we needed. Not much. We got the stuff, we got the car, and we can begin the trip home. We gotta go that way. All right, so this is the last little town of the day. Well, it might be. I might pull off on another town and just go take a road along the freeway the rest of the way. I don't really know if I want to just stay on the freeway the whole time. But, yes, this is Tokerville. It is one cute little American place. And this is about it. The freeway is probably in 2 miles, 3-ish miles. And then we begin the most boring part of the whole trip. K-car on the I-15. But I will survive. And I will update you guys probably when I'm driving on the freeway. So here's the most fun part about owning a K-car. Going flat out on the freeway to go 55 miles an hour with your hazards on uphill. K is the way though. I mean, I wouldn't change a thing. I've got about 30 miles and at this speed, that's about 30 minutes-ish, you know? So it's not so bad. And I don't mind going slow, especially on the uphill. The trucks go slow too. I want to record a truck passing me though because it's really cool. Ooh, actually, I think I get to record me passing somebody else, which is exciting. That's unusual. I don't usually get to pass people on the freeway in my K car. But look, this is my eye level. People always ask me if it's scary to drive a K car because of stuff like that, and absolutely, I mean, without a doubt. But once again, I wouldn't change a thing. I really like my silly cars, and I think I trust the semi-truck drivers enough to not kill me, because they would kill me. But look, you can kind of see some red rocks up on by the horizon over there. That's really pretty. That's kind of where we were just at, except further in. But yeah, so I'm just gonna keep on chooching along, going about 55 miles an hour. I might try and go like 60-ish, but I'd rather be nice to my car. I'm in no rush. It looks like crazy storms up at home though. I should text my friends and ask them. But I mean, this is my life for the next half hour-ish. If I get off and I take the side roads, well, once I would take them now if they existed, but they don't. But there are some side roads further up north that I might take. If so, I will do an update then. Cool. I just passed 2 semi-trucks. You merely adopted the slow lane. I was born in it, yo. We are flying up this hill. Boom, 100 miles an hour. Just kidding, 100 kilometers an hour. Yeah, 5,500 RPM. Wonderful, spectacular road trip car. Wide open throttle sounds amazing though, so I don't really mind. But I will give it a break because we just climbed up a very, very steep hill. And it is so stormy. It has to be like raining. I've seen lightning. I've literally seen lightning strikes. So I guarantee you it's storming at home. So that is an awesome vibe. I'm gonna play some insane Gran Turismo tonight when I get home. I mean, with the rain, some Spotify, Nürburgring. Oh man, dude, it's gonna be a beautiful night. Okay, we're getting off the freeway now. I've seen a lot of lightning, so I'm kind of excited to get home. We're gonna go through this town. It's called Canaryville. Fun fact, this is the canonical location of where Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria is. I'm not kidding. Look up Canaryville, Utah, or like where Freddy Fazbear's is, and this is it. It is this really small little town, 15 minutes south of where I live. Oh, cattle guard. And this is a very small town, and they don't have any chains here, let alone a Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. So that's all BS if you ask me. However, it's very funny to me that this is where Freddy Fazbear is supposed to be. Maybe that's it. Maybe when it got destroyed or whatever in the fire, I don't know. I gotta catch up on my lore. That's what happened. But you see a lot of RV parking and stuff. We're pretty close to a place called Colog Canyon, which is a very popular little national monument or something like that. It's not like a park, but it is kind of like a park. It's kind of like Baby Zion. And you can see we have some wonderful dark evil clouds. And so yeah, I'm just gonna take the side road the rest of the way back. I was going about 60 on the freeway the whole time, and beat was doing good. Nice and loud right behind me. I did get some noise deadening. It actually should have arrived in the mail today. I should have done that before starting this whole trip, but it's whatever. Too late now. That is one big American flag, dude. That is so funny. I love that, like, everything that foreigners think America is exactly what America is. And especially where I live. Where I live is very red state, cowboy, patriotic, red-blooded Americans. And that's just very funny. That is pretty cool, though. I wonder how much money a flag like that costs. I should get one for my place. You guys would never believe it, dude. I caught up to the Altima. No way I caught up to an Altima. These are the fastest cars on the road. Like, how did I catch up to him? But you can see there's a couple of tiny little raindrops. There's a little bit of rain, some evil looking clouds, and some bright looking rocks. And yeah, I think now we're getting up to Canaryville and more of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. So I'll keep my eyes peeled and have my phone ready in case, I witness the bite of 24. Yeah, this is a fun little town. I wouldn't survive out here, but I mean, if you really like it where it's quiet and you don't care about not having fun roads, then this is a great place. There's also a famous little waterfall here that's pretty close. It used to be a little hidden gem sort of thing, but now it's also kind of become a tourist trap because word got out, social media and all that. Mormon Church, of course, the biggest building in this town probably, because once again, this is Utah. See, that's their town hall. It's maybe 1/4 of the size of the church. But RV parks, all kinds of stuff, very American, even a horsey. That's a lot of fun. Shout out horsey. And this fun triangular house. We're getting some rain now. Oh wow, that literally started right as I started recording. There were only a couple drops. Cool. But so I started this trip almost 5 hours ago now. It was about 2 p.m. And now it's almost 7. And yeah, what a fun way to kill some time. What a cool Friday. I am so impressed with this car. I cannot believe that I still can't even believe this car runs and drives after everything it's been through. And I mean, how cool was that? How awesome of an experience to have on a day off of work that I could just do that. When you go to the national parks, there's people there who are speaking Chinese and French and Spanish and German. People who come from all over the world to see that, and that's right here. So shout out being UTM Trek and not ND and Trek. Is that North Dakota? I'm sure there's some cool stuff in North Dakota. Just finishing off this drive. The road's not wet, so this is pretty easy. I'm just gonna drive with my wipers on. The Altima got away from me, or he turned in Canaryville. I can't remember. I kind of dissociated. I'm just listening to music. But But we're gonna have a nice, quick, fun, and safe rest of the drive. Also, the AC is blowing so cold, it is like freezing in here. I kind of wish I was wearing a hoodie, but that's all right. Okay, I'm technically back in town now, but like the very south end, like I don't even think our sign has come up yet because it's along the Oh, did you see that? I hope my phone got that because that was a cool thing of lightning. But the road was pretty wet back there. It's not so bad here, but it definitely is a little slippery. I haven't hydroplaned at all though. But I live on the very north end of town, so I've still got 15 minutes to go, but that's okay. The mountain is very cool looking. It's very, very cloudy and stormy. I really hope that this weather stays like this, but I'm dreading, like, as soon as I get home and it's sunny and blue skies, I'm gonna be so annoyed, because cool weather like this is cool. How poetic of me, but you know what I'm saying. It's fun to have some variety. Yeah, truck splashing, my man. We had a big wildfire out here not too long ago, and so, I mean, they have it under control now, which is good, and hopefully the rain is helping out. That's kind of cool. There's the freeway. All those suckers, imagine. Yep, just cruising, having fun. Yay, small town America. Yippee! We are more or less back. This just feels like I'm driving home from work now, honestly, which is kind of funny. But yeah, the storm's still kind of going. It's not as strong as it was earlier. I'm gonna be very careful because a lot of people don't pay attention when they drive, especially where I live. And so I'm actually gonna put the phone down and resume this once it clears up a little bit, because there's a lot of cars waiting to turn and I don't want them to shoot something stupid. We are continuing. Right behind me, that way, is the light that we turned on earlier in order to drive up the mountain. So everything I'm doing now is something I've already done today, which is funny. So yeah, now it's just undoing everything that we started. Yay, Main Street. Woo! It's so small town America. Hooray. Whoa, car, what are you doing? It's because I shifted into 5th gear when we're going 40 kilometers an hour. We just arrived home, except I'm not going to point the camera up much because I don't want to dox myself. So yeah, I'm just going to get kind of all the trash and stuff out of my car. There's the Z right there. It's nice to see him again. Successful road trip. That was a lot of driving. I need to bring that inside, and then this needs to go back in its case. I will probably update y'all once I get inside and get kind of settled back in. Yeah, I'm going to keep recording. I don't know if you can hear that, but there was just an insane thunder. Sorry, you guys get to look at my chips. Let me see. Sorry. It's kind of windy. But yeah, there's some cool sounds going on. All right, bye, Pete. Good work today. Here, let me lock it. So yeah, there's Silly 1 and Silly 2. And over there you can see the Sentra, my old car, and the MR2. Let's go. So yeah, we're gonna go inside. I just got home. It's very dark and empty and there's nobody here. Ziggy, shake and bake. Awesome. I'm gonna check the garage and see if anybody's home. Well, Bryce is here. It is his day off, so I might go bother him, I don't know. So my phone pretty much died there for a sec, so it's been on the charger. I think the video will end here. So thank you for watching and going on such a cool trip. Once again, thank you for all the support. I'm very lucky to get to do stuff like this, and you know, I look forward to future trips, hopefully with more cars and more friends, and you know, we can get more footage and stuff too. But I hope for just me filming it ended up being pretty good. I don't know when I'm gonna start editing this, probably later, because it's gonna be a lot of editing and I have a lot of footage to go through. But yeah, peace out. Thank you for watching.